we are back and we currently only have 2 artifacts and we're gonna change that today. So we're on our way to the redwood, like to the lair, right, where the broodmother is, and we're just gonna avoid her and go right for the cave. We have in our inventory 3 phylas, nothing special, they're just 145s, but they should dish out a good amount of damage, so we can, you know, swap them out in case one gets hurt. And then we obviously have our OP shotgun, some med brews, and we also have a 2 gas masks and some scuba gear in case, well, not in case, but you know, we need to wear them in there because there's toxic fumes in there, so if we don't wear any of that, we will die. Alright, we have arrived. Now let's actually grab the thyla with the most melee damage. I believe that is, yeah, it's this one here, 36 points into melee damage. Yeah, and let's just get right down there. Actually, let's just increase gamma by just a tiny bit so we can see a bit better. There we go. And then let's just drop down here. There's already an nail. There we go. Put on one of our gas masks and just drop all the way down here. There we go. Broodmother is probably back there somewhere. And yeah, let's get in here. Did I bring sleeping bags? I did. Let's put some here at the entrance, actually. There we go. Should be enough for the moment. Our guy's on neutral. Perfect. All right. Now, if you're wondering, we did tame a max level Giga a few episodes ago. Maybe last episode. And if you're wondering why we're not fighting the broodmother, it's because I did some math and it would be extremely close if just our Giga alone could take her. So yeah, I'm not risking it. Of course, it depends on the level of the broodmother as well, but still, you know, I'm not risking a max level Giga just for the broodmother. So yeah, at least not yet. At a later point, sure, but right now, you know, that's why we're avoiding the broodmother altogether right now. And yeah, I just remembered I forgot Cosmo for, you know, basically grappling hooks, but I forgot to take him with us. Oh, that is so dumb, because I actually don't know. Well, we can still climb with our thyla, of course, but still, you know, a Cosmo is extremely handy. So yeah, that sucks that I forgot that, but let's see, we should be fine either way. Okay, let's continue forwards, and I guess here we need to put our thyla back into a dino ball real quick. Grab everything we need. There we go. We don't need the rest. Well, now I don't know which one it is. This one right here. Perfect. And yeah, it's been quite a while since I've been in this cave back in ASE, so I can't really remember the layout, but I do have a map next to me on my second monitor, just so we don't get lost, hopefully. So let's quickly deal with those arthros. It's gonna spit again. Let's just jump and try to avoid that, just like that. Let's first take a right and go to the artifact up there. There should be some water when we take another right here. Oh my god, that's very tight. Let's leave our thyla here for the moment and just see how far we can go there, if there is any danger up ahead. Let me also just remove the sleeping bags from our hotbar. Okay, there should be water ahead. Well, according to the map at least, that I have on my second monitor. There it is. Okay, now I have no clue if there's something underwater. Let's just check it out. Nothing, so far at least. Well, you know, I actually have... let's put the scuba gear on quickly. And also take a thyla. Okay, he's stuck in the wall because I know he has a saddle on. So we just put him into the wall, I guess. Let's throw him down there. There we go. And these guys actually have, you know, they're quite good swimmers. Or like, not bad actually. There's just a humongous fish there. But nothing dangerous for right now. Okay, we have to pop off anyways here. Okay. That's just the artifact. Nothing else here. We'll take it, I guess. So let's hop back onto our thyla and back out the other way. I was expecting like parries and maybe Sarcos in here. That's why I pulled out the Thyla, just so we would be safe. But I guess it wasn't even necessary, so that's good. Let's go back to the Thyla and go for the other artifacts and also loot drops. I see there's 3 more places for loot drops. Let's try and get them all. Okay, so to get through here, we do need to put our Thyla into a Dynaball again. And then just throw him back out on the other side, like so. Put the meat back into his inventory. There we go. I was just about to say, like, this cave seems extremely empty. Then we just come across some stupid insects and a Titanoboa. But yeah, it does seem very quiet in here. Is it maybe because it's the first time I'm in this cave, so nothing really had the chance to spawn in yet? Maybe that's a possibility, I'm not sure. Okay, so we can't fit through here, but there should be another entrance if we just continue a tiny bit this way and then take the next left. Here, I guess. Yes, it is, and it's wide enough that our Thyla can join us. Oh my goodness, that looks scary. Yeah, there's just the loot drop in here, no artifact. That looks crazy, but in a cool way. Very cool. I guess this is the nest of the Broodmother. What do we have in here? Okay. Pike blueprint and a blueprint for some ghillie gauntlets. That's great. However, I believe our gauntlets currently, they are riot gear and they have over 1,000 armor. So yeah, we probably won't change that. There's an Arthro and some spiders. Let's let the spiders come to us first before we handle the Arthros. There we go, we got them both. And for the Arthros, let's just shoot them with the with our shotgun. There we go. Is that it? Yeah, I believe that was just the one in here. There's some more insects in here. Let's continue forwards. And there's one drop. Okay, then there shouldn't be anything else in here, like a drop or an artifact. So we can grab this one. Well, we have a better shotgun blueprint already. So we're just gonna drop this one. We're not gonna need it. There we go. Then we can continue this way right here. Okay, now we're in this open space. So let's stick to the right side and we should encounter... Oh, there's Acatinas in here. And we should encounter another drop. There's some stuff in here. Yeah, it's right there. Perfect. Let's jump around so that the Arthro spit can't get us. Oh, it got us. And our gas mask is broken. Let's put the other one on. Yeah, we already lost some health, but it's okay. There we go. We got the 290 as well. Crazy. We have a red drop here. Oh, Giga Saddle, 112 armor, Frog Saddle, and some food. Nothing crazy, but we'll take it. Well, the Giga Saddle's blueprint is kind of good, but I believe we have a better one already back at our base. And here, let's just steer clear of the water because I'm sure there are tons of leeches in there. We do have a campfire for that, but yeah, if we can avoid it, why not? Alright, this is the artifact right here. Let's quickly get rid of all the insects. There we go. Perfect. Now we can go back all the way, almost, until we're kind of in the middle of the cave of the entire way we just made. And then we can take another left and we should be at the last artifact. It's kind of crazy that this cave just has 3 artifacts. It's even better for us, so we don't have to make multiple cave runs and can just stick with this one right here. There's another Arthro. Let's just try and ignore it. Run away. Yeah, some more stuff spawned in, so I guess we did just come in with only a small amount of creatures being spawned in, which is why it's so, like, empty in here. Now if we go down here and take the next right, I believe, this one here probably, we should, yeah, have a jump right here. Oh, so this is where the cliff thing was. So maybe we could have just jumped up here, I guess. Let's go over here, and in there should be the last artifact. Now, I'm not sure if there's anything else in there, so let's throw in another one of our thylas. There we go. And let's see... No, it's completely empty. Yeah. Like I said, I believe there would be stuff in here, but since we just went in here for the first time, I guess it just didn't spawn in yet. Which is kind of boring a bit, but easier for us, I guess. Okay, here we need to dino ball our thyla again. So let's just quickly get rid of all this stuff right here. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Oh my god. 4 Arthuros. We're gonna be lucky if we have 1 piece of armor left. Okay, and our thyla is just taking damage from attacking them. Not even necessarily from them attacking us. But let's just use our shotgun in that case. There we go, that's 2 down. We have 2 more over here. 1 more. And the last one gone as well. Perfect. Yeah, see, on our way back, there's like a lot more stuff that spawned. So I guess our theory is correct. That stuff just wasn't spawned in since this is our first time in here. Alright, we are back where we placed our sleeping bags. Let's actually take them with us as well. But we are getting encumbered. Let's put some stuff into our thyla. There we go. Just like that. Great. Alright, we went back to base, stored all our chitin that we gathered, the items we found from the cave drops, and we also have our Cosmo on our shoulder now, as you can see. So now we're on our way to the Lost Temple, the cave where we have to press buttons to get in, and then there should be 2 more artifacts in there, as well as some nice loot drops. And we still have the 3 same thylas in our inventory. 1 is still recovering a bit, right, like regenerating health. So let's just use the other 2, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see if there's also just like a couple of creatures, maybe because it's the first time we go in there. And I believe that right there is a red drop with a ring. It is, but that's quite far away. If it's still there after we've done the cave, which I doubt, we'll go check it out. But yeah, let's do the cave first. That is what we came here for. And I believe that is it. Yes, indeed. It's very cool. Oh, there's a bee here. I feel like structures like these we can have a lot more in ARK. It just adds, I don't know, some detailing, you know, some interesting stuff. That's why Scorched Earth is so great. It has so many ruins. It's amazing. So yeah, let's throw our thyla here. Put our sleeping bags just right here on the ground. And there we go. I had to search the button for a bit, but we found it. Let's press it. The wall goes up, or the door, I guess. Wow. Looks amazing. Let me put gamma back down, actually. There we go. It already looks much better than in Survival Evolved. At least from how I have it in memory, I feel like. Alright, we are up here right in front of the drop. And I have been down there already, and we just sprinted all the way through the cave once, because we once again had the same issue that almost no creature spawned. And yep, this looks much different already. And you know, with no creatures, it's just, I feel like it's just boring, right? So we walked through the cave already once and didn't take any artifacts or loot with us. Yeah, and now let's hope there are some, you know, actual creatures that spawned here. Now we drop down here, let's jump over to the other side. There's a Dillo in the water. And a Sarco as well, if I saw that right. There we go. Some Onyx here. Trying to give us Mega Rabies. We don't like that. Let's get rid of them. Now let's first of all go this way. There should be like just a loot drop down here this way. Alright, here we are. Yeah, that's a lot more creatures. That's much better. Like when we ran through here, there was like nothing in here. Just crazy. Yeah, let's get rid of this stuff right here. Let's use our shotgun. There we go. Let's put on some scuba gear. And jump right down here. There is a drop. Only blue, but hey, we'll take it. There's some, what are they called again? Eurypterate? I don't know. There are some ocean scorpions down here, let's just call them that. They do actually give black pearls and silica pearls, which is quite awesome. Let's check out the loot drop. Nothing special, really. A blueprint for a chitin chest piece. A Diplo saddle that we will probably grind up anyways. And that is the artifact of the brood right here. Perfect. Now we need to go a tiny path back and then take another route for some more loot and also the other artifact. And if we just follow this way down here, we should come across some more loot first. And I guess we also have to destroy this rock right here to get our Thyla through. Just like that. Perfect. There we go. Yep, here come the big creatures. Oh, we have Mega Rabies, okay. Let's keep an eye on our health. There we go, one Arthur gone. Let's just keep jumping from here and there so they can't hit our armor with their armor breaking spit. There we go. Only one left. My goodness. There we go, we got him. But we're also in the water and I can't really see anything. Oh, we're high in the air. I don't know how. Oh, there's some eel in here. Come on, let's get out of here. There we go. Let's just quickly take care of anything else here on land. Of course, there's a dillo there. Let's also take some med brews while our health is going down from the Mega Rabies. And the Arthro is gone as well. There's some more Onyx right here. Let's get rid of those as well. And now in here there should be a drop. Yeah, down there. A blue loot drop. So let's quickly go check that out. There's some ammonites here. The eel from before. Let's take some more med brews actually. There we go, we got the eel. And let's also put on our scuba tank. And try and get rid of the ammonites. There's also some sea scorpions down here. Still don't know how to pronounce them. Eurypterate? I have no clue. Probably butchered that. Let's check out the blue drop. Should be quite safe. Oh! Oh no, dire bear. Okay. I thought it'd be a Thyla saddle blueprint. That would have been very nice. But if we go for a dire bear, 240 armor. That's incredible. Very cool. Okay, that is the drop here done. Now we need to continue a tiny bit this way. There will be another water part right here. I do believe there's nothing in here. No creatures. So we should be safe to just grab everything we need. Like the chitin hide. I would like to take the oil with us as well. I just don't know how it is regarding the weight. There we go, we can move. Not very efficiently, but we can move at least. Let's take out our Cosmo. Can we actually use it in the water? That's a no. Okay. Let me just slowly but surely swim over there to the other side. There should be no creatures down here, right? Yeah, no. Looks good. And yeah, then we can hop back onto our Thyla and go for the last part of the cave here. There we go. Just need to get to our Thyla. Perfect. Now we can put some of the heavy stuff back into him. There we go. And now this is where it kind of gets scary because those are kill volumes down here. So if we fall down there, everything on us and our creatures are just dead. Us included, of course. So we have like small islands here, basically floating islands. And yeah, beneath us are all the kill volumes. So let's just quickly go check out every creature we can find. Get rid of them. Just like that. It's actually kind of hard to see with all the foliage. There we go. Let's not fall down there. And there is a loot drop right there. The yellow one. Let's try and get there. There we go. Loot drop number 1. I don't see anything dangerous around us. Let's check it out. Some chitin armor, saber saddle. Nothing really interesting. Up there is the one of the artifacts at least. Yep. Let's leave our Thyla here and leave him on passive as well. Just so he doesn't, like, if something attacks him, he doesn't go crazy and fall down into the kill volume. And in the meantime, we'll just try and get up there. Let's try to get up there first, actually. Nice and easy. Come on, let's swing a bit. There we go. Perfect. Now we only need to get up there. So that should work. Okay, we are kind of stuck. I forgot how you... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Let's go up here. There's the artifact. That is the artifact of the Devourer. We got it. Let's go back to our Thyla right here. That was smooth. And yeah, that should be both the artifacts in the cave and also every loot drop. So yeah, the loot was honestly very boring. But I mean, I don't think we got a red loot drop anyways. So, you know, kind of to be expected. I am kind of worried here. Because our exit is right there, where the water is. But I'm not sure if we can jump that with the Thyla. I feel like we should be able to. However, let's just go for the safer option. And that is throw all the unnecessary stuff out. Leave some stuff in here that we want to keep. Then we can use our Cosmo. Go right up to the edge. Swing across. Like so. Can we get up there maybe? That would be great onto the small ledge. There we go. Now the question is, can we use our Dino Digitizer from back here? Yes. Okay, our Thyla is here. There's the item cache. We got it. Perfect. Oh, okay. Oh, but we didn't get everything. Oh, it's because we're encumbered. Yeah, let's put our Thyla down here. Throw some stuff into him. Already put on our scuba gear because we're gonna need that soon. And then we can try and get the rest as well. There we go. That is some oil. Do we have anything else? No, the item cache is gone. So we got everything. Perfect. So let's go down here. There's an eel right here. Let's try to get rid of him. These guys are so annoying. There we go. Now we should be able to... There we go. Swim down here. Now down this way. It's kind of dark and hard to see. There we go. Now all we need to do is swim up here. Then comes a little like air bubble, I guess. We can continue this way. It's extremely dark. There we go. It's a bit brighter now. And then there should be another, yeah, water part. Just right here. Let's swim up all the way. There we go. And we are back at the temple where we actually entered from. So let's press the button right here. Open this up. This is another door. This isn't the main door. There we go. It's the main door. Will be back here. And the button is right here. Let's press that. The door open. And here's our RG. Alright, the artifacts and the loot we found are all back at the base. And there's a red drop nearby. Let's quickly go check that out. And speaking of drops, in the meantime, while I was just doing some other stuff without recording, I actually found some decent loot than just normal loot crates. I'll drop the screenshots in here right now. As you can see, a better long neck rifle with less durability, sadly, but much more damage. And also another amazing pump action shotgun blueprint. Quite similar to the one we already have, but just a tiny bit better. So that's great loot. And yeah, now let's go check out what this drop has for us. Hopefully something better than the loot drop or the cave drops that we just found. Everything is yellow. Look at that. Mastercraft compound bow blueprint, propellant, some sulfur, and Mastercraft ride boots. That wasn't a red drop, that was a yellow drop. But yeah, it's okay. Nothing really that special. I believe we have better compound bow blueprints, and maybe even a better just compound bow already crafted basically. But yeah, we'll take it. All right, we are at the next cave. Cave entrance is at 1527 roughly, and I actually didn't like plan on doing this cave here as well, but I thought, you know what, we're at it already, why not? And I just realized we forgot our sleeping bags, but it's gonna be all right. Should be all right. Now there are Perlovia in this cave, so that is something we need to keep an eye on. Our Thyla is on neutral, so let's just go straight in. There we go, there's a direwolf. Come on. Level 300 almost. He does some good damage actually. There we go, we're on top of a crystal, don't ask me how. Let's see. Whoops, I didn't mean to drink that. That was stupid. I'm not actually sure if I see any Perlovias down here. Those are just rocks. That's good for the moment. Rocks and more rocks. There we go. We can jump over this small cliff there. And then here to the left should be the first artifact, I believe. Seems like our Thyla can't fit through. That is totally fine. We'll leave him here. There we go. And now I believe it's time to bring out Cosmo. There we go. Let's drop down here. And yeah, there we go. This is basically like a jump and run, I guess, if you want to call it that, with a, you know, a def volume. So let's grab onto there, swing like so, grab the artifact. That is the artifact of the destroyer. Perfect. And then let's, there we go, swing this way. Perfect. Okay, it's still a bit scary, I feel like. Like one small thing you mess up and your stuff could be gone forever. But yeah, we got the first one. And let's just continue further down. I guess, okay, there's a direwolf again. But I don't see any Perlovias. So I guess the thing with like creatures not spawning when I was never in the cave is still here. I do apologize, that does make it a bit more boring, I guess. That kind of sucks. And now let's continue this way. And I believe right there should be the entrance for the last artifact. Well, the last artifact for this cave, I mean. And there we go, there's another direwolf, so I guess only the direwolf spawned, maybe. There we go. And down here is the artifact of the cunning. Yes, okay. Now we can go back all the way up here to where we came from, back to our RG. Make the jump, there we go. very small cave. Only 3 creatures, I do apologize for that. Maybe it's a single player issue, since I'm not on a server, you know. And we're back with our RG. So, now that we have these 2 artifacts as well, that means we have all the artifacts for Valguero except for one, and that is the artifact that is in the radiation area, that is in the aberration biome underground. And for that we still need a like a hazmat suit. So let's see, well, but for that we need gas balls. And for that we need a gas collector in the aberration area, so we don't have that just yet. Let's see if we can craft one actually. There's also a red drop back there. Let's go check that out as well. Oh, it just disappeared. Alright. The red drop did just bail on us. However, there's the lava cave right here. And that actually has some decent loot in here. There is a card right outside, level 140, so I'm kind of cautious right now. Let's just grab this stuff. Okay, I don't see him. There we go. Put our sky into a dino ball and grab a thyla like so. Now let's head into the cave here. There's some insects right here, the usual suspects. And see, in this cave the creatures are here, and I believe that's just because I've been here multiple times for just getting some loot. So I guess it really is just a thing of being in the cave once, just so the creatures can spawn in. Yeah, but yeah, that's just, you know, for single player, that's just a downside of it. However, the positives are that I don't ever have any server lag or anything like that, because that was actually a big issue I had when I tried out servers for Ascended. And in Evolved I always used Chi Portal, which I never had an issue with. But yeah, for Ascended I thought, you know what, let's just use single player, stay on single player as much as we can. And yeah, that's just the downside of it, I guess, with the cave spawns. Oh, and we have Mega Rabies once again. That's okay, we still have Med Brews in our inventory. There we go. Now for this cave, it's very much almost necessary to either have grappling hooks or a Cosmo, just so you can swing from place to place. Okay, that is garbage loot. Let's just throw all that out. We don't want any of it. Let's get back up there. Just like that. Perfect. There should be another drop up there. Yes, there is. Let's go there. There we go. It's a red drop. We got a grenade, some cooked meat, a raptor saddle, and kite helmet. That's a red drop? That was very underwhelming. That's just a dung beetle. That won't hurt us. There's a blue drop down there. There we go. And this just has a pike, but it is better than our current, so let's use that. Throw away our old one. And the yellow drop has already respawned back there. So let's quickly go check that out as well. And the red drop up there as well. That was quick. Let's go for the red drop first. And hope it's a better red drop this time. My goodness. Bam. Beaver saddle. Chitin armor. A ghillie chest piece. That's okay. I do like ghillie parts. Yeah, and it's quite a good one actually. We'll actually use that, yeah. Because this one we have right here is a desert cloth shirt. Okay. Let's go check out the yellow drop. And another frog saddle grenade. Some other stuff. And a metal hatchet blueprint. Ours has much more damage, but we'll take it. Because I believe we don't have an Ascendant metal hatchet blueprint yet. So that's great anyways. There we go. Yeah. That is it for the loot in here. Okay, we're outside the cave and there he is. 140 Carcharodontosaurus. We still have the 145. at the spot where we tamed our max level Giga. And I do want to get into Carcharodontosaurus mutations very soon. So I guess we have 2 very high level Carches that we can tame up. And yeah, that's good to know. And for the last artifact in the aberration biome in the red zone, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Let's go back to base and figure it out, because I have this idea of just, you know, going full kamikaze and just doesn't matter if we die as long as we get the artifact out of the red zone, right, into the green zone where it's much safer. Yeah, let's just figure it out. All right, if you're wondering where we are in a 1x1 small stone box. In the storage box, we have everything that was in our inventory. And yeah, if we open this up, we're in the aberration zone. Our inventory is empty, except for, well, 1 dino ball now, and some med brews. And right in front of us is the red zone. So yeah, here's the plan. We have this Thyla here. We have 2 more in the box, in there. And also some sleeping bags so we can respawn, because chances are very high we're gonna die. But let's just run it down, see if we can get the artifact. Run all the way back here to the safe part, you know. And if I die or if the Thyla dies, it's okay, it's not the end of the day. Let's just run it down. And yeah, let's see, radiation damage should start any second now. There it is. I actually... Oh! Okay, that's very fast. Yeah, we have to go back already. I didn't remember it being so damn fast. Yeah, I wanted to just, you know, run it down, but I guess that's not an option. Alright, we are back at full health, and we also switched our Thyla. We also grabbed the rest of the med brews that we had in the storage box at our 1x1 stone hut. So now we're just running in, spamming our med brews, because the med brews don't actually heal us, but they keep us from getting any damage as long as we drink them regularly. So yeah, let's just keep an eye on the health. I can already hear a nameless behind us. That is not good. There we go. Let's just drop down here. There we go. The artifact is right up there. Let's try and get there ASAP. Drink another med brew. Oh, that's not good. There it is. Oh my god, it just respawned. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Shouldn't it just have been there from the beginning? I'm not sure. Let's just keep running anyways. Okay, now I do believe we oh, there's a rock drake. Let's try and not get too much into fighting, because we don't have unlimited med brews. Come on, Thyla, come on, climb this. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. And we are now on the left side, and we came in on the, well, now right side. But I do believe up there is a bridge, kind of. So we should be able to just walk through. Okay, we are at, oh my god, we keep getting stuck on everything. We are at half health, and we have 11 med brews left. There we go, we are getting closer. I went too far. There's a Reaper. This is not looking good. There we go, it's this way. Come on, 6 more med brews. Our health is very low. The Thyla is doing perfectly fine. I'm just spamming space. Maybe you can hear it over the mic. And we're out. Oh my god. Okay, we did it. We have the last artifact as well. Our Thyla is alive. We are alive. We have 3 med brews left, which is great timing. And yeah, let's put the Thyla back into its Dynaball. Quickly get in here, then put the Thyla and the artifact in here. And to get rid of our radiation sickness, let's just eat our own implant and respawn right here at the sleeping bag. There we go. Oh my god, how we just hang through the wall. There we go, and our radiation sickness should be gone now. Perfect. So let's grab the sleeping bag and everything else. Put our armor back on. Alright. I'd say that was very special to get the artifact, but very efficient. Our Thyla didn't really take that much damage. I mean, he has 10,000 health, so it makes sense that he didn't take much damage. But yeah, thanks to, like, what was that in the end? 33 med brews, we survived as well. And we're able to just keep our health high enough that we wouldn't die. So now we have every artifact that is on Valguero. And yeah, we're a step closer to the final boss on here, which is great. I'm not sure yet what kind of creature we'll go with for the fight, but I'll just do some research and figure it out. We do have amazing UT saddles just from supply drops, so getting a high-level Tyrannosaurus will be on our list as well, definitely, to do soon. But yeah, let's just see how it goes, and we have some other stuff in the works right now for in between, like before the boss comes. That won't be in the next couple of episodes just yet. So yeah, we have some more exciting stuff. So we are back at base and we have all the 10 artifacts here on some pedestals. And yeah, it's great that this is done. Now we can focus on other things. And I hope you enjoyed this cave running or artifact hunting episode. Like I said, we already had 2 artifacts, but besides that, we got all 8 in this episode, I believe. So yeah. Thanks a lot for being here. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you again in the next one as well. Have a nice day.